We've talked about phases of movies and shows and things that seem to flow through time, like sci-fi for like 5 years. Everyone's making a sci-fi.
Yeah.
Horror, comedy, action. Right? There was the Men in Black, Rush Hour, which is one of my favorite eras, and then podcast blew up, arguably, because of murder stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Serial. Yeah, you could argue Rogan because he was getting in touch with some like celebrities, which in the very beginning I thought that was cool too, right? Like it wasn't super early, but pretty early he would have guys like Jamie Foxx on.
Yeah.
And you never heard A-list celebrities on like candidly, right? Without a PR telling them exactly what to say. And even then, for some reason, these are just random thoughts that are popping in my head. I feel like celebrities aren't interviewed the same as athletes.
Oh, I think that's probably true, yeah.
The depth, the frequency.
Uh-huh.
But in my head, in terms of what the world cares about, they're about equal, right? If someone's getting married, NBA player or celebrity, people care about the same, or divorced or whatever. I don't know where I was going with that. But I guess, yeah, celebrities for some reason, many of them, majority of them, have always kind of been behind a veil in one sense, which is probably good for their own sake because they're probably all fucked up. But Jeffrey Dahmer stuff going on.
Yeah, it's been very controversial.
Really? I don't know that much about him. I mean, I know the name. I kind of know what's going on. I know how many people are watching it.
Yeah.
But none of that's ever been up my alley. Like, I just don't.
That one doesn't. I don't have no desire to watch that at all. I'm hearing things about how inaccurate or accurate it is.
Is it it's not a documentary? It's more of a story? Drama deal?
It's a dramatization, yeah.
Then I'm definitely not into it.
Yeah.
If it was a documentary, I would maybe dive in. But if it's a total, yeah.
It's a little bit controversial. Well, maybe a lot controversial because initially it was tagged as being an LGBTQ story, which it clearly isn't.
But he targeted certain minorities, yeah?
And men.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either.
People have a weird obsession with the dark.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in true crime, but mostly interested in true crime in terms of like, actually solving cases or wrongful conviction stuff. That's definitely where more of my focus is.
And some of it I like. Like I like Dexter a lot, but I don't know if I like Dexter because of that, or just because it's got a lot of turns.
Did you watch the season-long reboot?
No,
I didn't watch.
What is it, Showtime? I started deleting everything. I don't have Hulu no more. I deleted fucking Showtime. I think it was. I don't have any of those. I got family Netflix I stole, and I think on our big TV, Dan has YouTube TV, so we'll watch sports there. And then I buy Disney. Like family, we just kind of potluck it. So like I think I buy Disney. Mom buys Netflix, and we all just kind of fucking
we have a similar arrangement. Eventually, they're going to start cracking down on that stuff. But the thing is, like, if you're getting cable and you're paying for internet, and usually they stick you with a phone plan or something, and then now it's $350 a month.
I saw
it's pure insanity.
I saw a new recent Instagram breakdown of what like millennials spend on their life or something. Like a budget finance thing. And some of the numbers were so fucked up. I don't know or care where you live, but there's just no way. Like rent was $800, internet was like $20.
Jesus Christ!
And I'm like, I don't even think like Missouri.
Was this the past?
No, I mean it's a brand new thing. Like $20 and $800. I don't even know in America if that's possible.
No.
Like maybe in Iowa type shit, but then your internet's probably more because they can't get internet. Like maybe your rent's $800 there. I mean, a rent, if you even here, I guess if you live in a certain area and you get a 3-bedroom house, you split it with roommates, maybe you could get by with $800 rent, but not like with internet and utilities. Like, there's just no way. And like, I'm like, what the? And $20 internet? I pay $1.50 for internet.
Yeah,
like that's insane. You would think it would get cheaper as it becomes more of a commodity.
But no.
Yeah,
no. It becomes more expensive because everyone's more reliant on it.
Just because they know they can.
Yeah, exactly.
Like bastards.
So many stupid things in my house are connected to my Wi-Fi, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, and it has gotten more reliable. Like I pay $1.50 and my internet very rarely goes down. Like
mine's terrible and I pay fortune. Yeah,
because I remember growing up, like the shit would be down all the time. So I'm lucky in that sense. But
yeah, no, absolutely. Speaking of utilities, had like water issues the last few weeks, like
Some
almost unprecedented in my life. Now we had an air bladder in one of the toilets here implode a few weeks ago, and then we'll get this gigantic water bill
at the gym. Yeah,
at the gym. Yeah, and I still can't reconcile it. It's like we could have filled a couple of swimming pools with this amount of water. And
yeah, the numbers definitely don't make sense.
I don't think that it was just the toilet. And when I look at when the toilet was fixed versus the usage, it looks to me like the usage continued another day or so after the toilet was fixed. So that it can't have all been us. I mean, we have a big construction site next door. Anything is possible, I think.
I don't pay attention to my water bill like crazy, but I'd imagine even if you're running a shower 24/7, it's not the number we got.
No, it's crazy. See, the guy said, I said, leaking toilet? He's like, no. Yeah. It's way too much. He said you would notice. Plus, you would notice like a drop in water pressure.
Yeah, it's 18,000 gallons or something stupid.
Yeah, 17,000, and the next month is worse. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, which literally is a pool. So yeah, I don't know, and we don't have that many external like faucets or hoses.
Yeah, there's
no water dripping anywhere.
I just didn't understand that at all.
But I do feel like some weird things happen, with construction or even neighbors sometimes, and like the meters get caught up, and now you have, for some reason, we have the whole block on our bill.
Yeah, I actually was able to lay eyes on the water meter. I can see it when it's turning and when it's not turning.
Yeah, but it's ticking.
But it's still, I have no idea. And then a couple of days ago when we were recording Wednesday's episode, I got a call from my wife, and she has managed to accidentally take apart the faucet outside, the hose bib, shoots a 30-foot stream of water that knocks her glasses off. She's called me to ask me where the water shut off is.
Yeah, a mess.
Yeah, that was fun. And then yesterday morning, I shut off the shower, and the water just keeps running. I was like, oh, that's
not good.
That's not good. Like we don't have a lot of water here in California, period.
True.
And everything I touch is now leaking.
Yeah. Maybe we do have water. Maybe they're lying to us.
Maybe. I don't know.
They're trying to put it on us that we're wasting it all.
I don't understand why we're not doing desal. I understand that that's very energy consumptive, but
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
Possibilities are there.
All right.
Talk about wasting. All you motherfuckers buying Starbucks every morning. Why is Starbucks, and maybe it's because we live in California for this one, we're talking finances, Starbucks gets like such a bad rap for expensive coffee, but like
every place has expensive coffee.
Yeah, Starbucks is like average coffee price.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely average coffee taste as well, but the price is what, $5, or I think it's $4.50 for a cappuccino, or if I go to like somewhere I want to get a cappuccino, it's $5 or $6.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And I don't think
I could use a cup of coffee right now.
Yeah, I don't think that's that insane. But the question is, something about how do we take our coffee?
Yeah, I just hold on, I gotta go back to it because I want to. This is a new person who has never had their question answered before.
Mr. Grime.
So they're actually going to get something. Like most of the people that we deal with, it's the same people over and over again, and God love them, but I can't send them a prize every time.
But we got today's episode is one good question. So if you want to get involved, head over to Discord. You can ask your question on the left. There's a tab. To get to Discord, all you got to do is go to 50percentfacts.com. We got a link to our Discord. You get exclusives and first look at all our clothing, first grabs on all our clothing, as well as just like a like-minded community, and then also a way to interact with the podcast fam.
Yep. So the question is this: how do you drink your coffee, and why is that the only correct way?
I think my controversial-ish take is only controversial because of how we phrase the question, but I think if you actually like coffee...
Helios Grime, what a name. Anyway.
I think if you actually like coffee, there isn't just one way.
No, I think that's true.
Because people don't actually like coffee who pretend to like coffee.
They like everything that's put in coffee?
Yeah, or they like a little frappuccino deal. Because like if you know coffee, like basically like a cortado to a latte is all the same thing. It's just ratios.
Yeah.
And then whether you like it a little sweeter or not, that's personal preference, sure. But like anyone could make me an actual coffee that's not this crazy syrupy shit, and I'm going to drink it. From black all the way to a latte with sugar in it. I'm going to drink all those.
Yeah.
Because I like coffee. So if it has like decent coffee in there, why am I going to say no?
Yeah. Most of the time, I'm a black coffee person. Most of the time, I like, dark roasted stuff. And then every once in a while, I will find a medium roast that really works for me. And I'll drink that for a while, and then I'll switch back to whatever dark burnt thing that I normally drink. But what's funny to me, speaking of Starbucks, I used to be a really big Starbucks guy.
Yeah.
And I had the app on my phone, and I had the gold card and the whole 9 yards. And now I only go if it's like a caffeine emergency.
Yeah.
I don't have any other options.
They're known for burnt-ish.
Yeah, they have
roast.
that very distinctive burnt flavor.
Yeah. I'm kind of the opposite. I like a lighter roast, medium roast if I have to, but I prefer like a light bean. And then if I'm chilling, the only definition is like why I'm drinking it. So if I'm relaxing or it's just like grabbing a coffee or I'm walking around or I'm lounging at home, cappuccino, latte, grind, or even if I'm making myself, it's like a pour over and I'll dump some like Fairlife or some milk in there just for a taste. But if it's for energy, like if it's got a purpose behind it, it's just black. Iced black, cold brew, or hot black. And it's just to like wake me up. And I still like it. But I'm going to be, the intention behind it's a little different. What I don't like is just all those syrups.
Oh, yeah.
They just never taste good. Whether they're sugar-free or sugar-full, they always taste a little weird. And I'm not an anti-fake sugar. I drink fucking energy drinks left and right. It's just for some reason those taste weird to me. And like they never like, either they're too powerful and they'll take over the whole coffee taste, or they're like too diluted and they have a weird taste.
Right.
The only coffee I will not drink is syrupy things and Keurig. And I'm sorry for all those out there, but Keurig's trash.
Keurig is trash, but if I'm desperate in a hotel room and there's a Keurig, I will do it.
Whatever's in a hotel room typically is like the little steamer deal, and that's better in Keurig in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like the little fucking, they have like it looks like a tobacco pouch of coffee. All I do is in a hotel is I'll take 2 of them. And I'll dump and I'll fucking finger the fuck out of it and squeeze it in there, and then I'll do that. But I'll use those creamers. Yeah, same idea, because that coffee's not great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm throwing a creamer in there and a fucking sucralose or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. And it tastes burnt, but it's Keurig's watery is my issue.
Keurig is watery.
It's got no taste,
and it doesn't fill the cup.
No. I use 3 cups for a regular cup. That's the secret with Keurig. It's quite wasteful, and that's why I don't use Keurig. But I got to use 3 K cups or whatever the fuck they're called, and then I'm doing the smallest button. Like most Keurigs have a small, medium, large. So I'll do 3 of them. So then it's semi-concentrated on the small button.
Yeah,
and that's obviously a fucking waste. All of it's a waste. Like coffee is cheap. Coffee's not that expensive. So just like make your own. And a pour over, I have a metal pour over filter, so it's reusable. You literally just rinse it. Like, it doesn't have to be expensive. It's arguably just as fast.
Yeah.
I have an electric water heater deal, and then I also have this, like, I think it's Chinese, don't blame me, world, but that Barton Geo got me. That's just, like, constant hot steamed water. Oh. It's just like a faucet.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like a rice cooker, but it's not. It's just water.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I've got a under the sink.
Oh yeah, those are huge.
Hot tap.
Hot enough for coffee though?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. So you do that. So then it's not a time issue. Like I don't understand the Keurig deal.
I don't understand it either.
It's not better tasting. It's not faster.
No.
Even regular ass drip coffee's better with a decent roast, like a decent bean.
I think that probably the biggest issue is people don't understand how much coffee to put in a pot, or
just go overboard and then throw all your milk and shit in it.
Right, exactly.
Like my pour over, I overdo for sure, but I like strong coffee. Yeah. And then if you want to dilute it, just throw your other shit in there.
Well, some years ago now, my wife stopped drinking coffee, not because she wanted to, but she was having gastric reflux issues with it. And so basically we've gotten rid of the coffee pot, and I have a French press thermal mug.
Yeah, it's easy.
So I'm drink one of those every day at least. And
all that stuff's just as fast. Like French press is a hair slower than a pour over,
but it's like
it's nothing.
5 minutes,
you
nothing.
Know. Yeah, you can go wash your hands or brush your teeth in between.
Yeah, start my bowl of cereal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's so easy. That was an easy question, but a good one. I do love coffee.
Yeah, me too.
Even though it's for some reason in the summers I just don't drink it as much. One, because it's hot as shit, and I do like iced coffee in the summer and hot coffee in the winter.
Yeah, or a cold brew, an iced cold brew.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Because when it's too hot out, I don't want to drink hot shit.
You guys turned me on to that pumpkin cream, whatever it is.
Oh, probably sea bass.
Probably so. Yeah,
because he brought me one, or someone brought me one. I would never order pumpkin anything, but they brought it, and it's not bad.
No, it was not bad.
Yeah. Some of that stuff's fine because it still tastes like coffee. It's
still
it's
like, just cold brew with a float.
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah,
that's all it is. So the flavored.
What is it?
Float.
A pumpkin spice foam, I think. Just the foam, and even that. Yeah, I'm all down with all that. It's just when you get into it, and I'll drink them too. Trust me, like a fucking frappuccino or whatever the hell. Yeah. That's not a real thing, right? That's just Starbucks.
Frappuccino.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. It's just basically an iced cappuccino or iced mocha or blended mocha.
With fucking
that's what it is.
Hershey's chocolate sauce.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's a milkshake, and I will fucking drink that, but that doesn't taste like coffee.
Yeah.
It tastes like a chocolate Slurpee.
What's the name of the chain that's mostly in Southern California? I want to say Tea Leaf and Coffee Bean or something like that.
There's Groundworks down there that I don't think we have. They make some good shit.
That they have, I think, the best like blended ice mocha thing.
Yeah, well, that's delicious.
Yeah, it's super
But
good.
if I ask you what your favorite coffee is and you tell me that, I'm gonna be like, man,
it's not really coffee. It's just a caffeinated
it's
milkshake.
Got a hint of coffee in it.
Yeah, not even milkshake because they're using ice, so it's a little bit more like a caffeinated protein shake without the protein.
Yeah, slushy.
Yeah.
Slushy. And some of them are amazing. And I love whipped cream, and I love all the little chocolate sauce. And I used to give a Java chip one or something. That's fucking amazing. Yeah, but it's not my coffee order. One, that's like $10.
Yeah.
And then two, it's like 400 calories for no reason. Of nothing you need.
Yeah, you always make a point about don't drink your calories if you can avoid it.
That's why I started to drink coffee in the beginning. Was like I never drank coffee, and then I turned 20 or something, and keto diet's going crazy, and I stopped playing basketball full time. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll try this. And then I'm throwing butter in my coffee, which I didn't love either. I made me shit my brains out. But you go from butter in your coffee to or whatever oil, and then you go black coffee. You're like, oh, black coffee's pretty good.
I have all the respect in the world for some of the people who are behind the coffee with butter and coconut and all that stuff, but it's a terrible idea.
Yeah, there's not
good people can have bad ideas. It's a bad idea.
Yeah, if it's really what you like. But it's the same with like eating fucking raw liver and shit. Like, go ahead.
Eating a raw anything that isn't like a carefully cultivated fish for me is.
But even that, like sushi grade fish is like a fake thing.
It's pretty good though.
No, I'm saying like the term.
Oh,
it's like there's no such thing as sushi grade fish.
It just means that it's fresh enough that you can eat it while
it just means that
it doesn't stink. It's fish that doesn't stink.
Yeah, they think that it's going to be not have a worm in it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
probably.
But yeah, you still get fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had raw, what is it, beef and shit. Tartare. Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine.
I don't know where we're going.
I don't know either.
Ladies and gentlemen, brand new episodes every single Wednesday and Friday. Be sure to stay up to date in Discord. We'll see you in there. I don't know what else is coming up. Holidays are coming up, so things are getting crazy and weird. February 4th and 5th here in Sacramento, 3rd Street Barbell, we will have a powerlifting meet. It is sold out as of now. It will be a party. Some of your favorite lifters, some big name lifters, some big name folks hanging out, content creators, et cetera, in the scene. And we'll see you Wednesday.
I am at the Jim McD on all the social media. My voice is still a little shot, but it's better than it was. This show is 50% facts, where percent is a word and 50 is just numbers. 50% facts is a Spreaker Prime podcast in association with iHeartMedia on the Obscure Celebrity Network. And we'll talk to you Wednesday. Next week.